Hello once again, and welcome to Chef Chat on thepinetree.net. In one of my cooking classes 2 weeks ago, I had a student who lives in Livermore, and she watches the Pine Tree every week and watches my episode every week. So she wanted me to butcher a chicken on the Chef Chat. So here's for you. I'm going to butcher you chickens. So today we're going to learn how to take a whole chicken and cut it into 8 pieces. Okay? So all you need is your chicken, cutting board, and your chef's knife. Okay? You're going to want to use a sturdy knife because you're going to be cutting through some bones. So you're going to want a nice sturdy knife, not a flimsy one, to do the job. Okay? Now before we start this, you want to have a dirty hand and a clean hand. And your clean hand is the one that's holding your knife. You do not want to get chicken juices or beef juices or blood or anything on this hand, because this is the hand that's holding your knife. And when your hand gets wet, it slides around in your hand and the chances of you cutting yourself go up. So keep this hand dry and this hand on whatever you're cutting. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify this chicken here. Okay, so we have the breasts, we have the wings here, and the legs, and this is the spine here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut that spine out. And we're going to do that by taking the inside of the chicken, the large hole, and you're going to go about 3/4 of an inch on one side of the spine in there, and you're just going to go straight down and cut all the way through. It's going to take a little muscle, but you can do it, I trust. I had a bunch of students doing this in one of the cooking classes about a month ago, and they all did fine. So now you move to the other side of the spine, and you go down. Kind of use a rocking motion. And then what happens is your spine will come almost right out. You might have a couple loose ends that need to come off. Get out there. Just like that. So now we've got a spineless chicken. So we're going to lay this guy out flat. So now we have the wings, the legs, the thighs, and the breast. And the spine, the back. So now what I do is I cut off the wing tips, just the tips here. Now, just like chickens, they have joints, like we do, right? And those joints are made of cartilage. So you want to try and cut through the joint, cut through the cartilage, because it's going to be easier to cut through cartilage than it is bone, right? So you just kind of find out where it is and go right through. It should slide through really, really softly and nicely. If it doesn't, you're on bone, and just move your knife over a little bit. Okay, so there's the wing tips off. Now we're going to turn this guy over, and we're going to go in the chicken's armpit right here, and we're just going to go under and cut right through the joint, and it should come right off. You don't even have to cut through the cartilage. The joint will come apart and just cut the meat around it. So we'll go in the other armpit here of the chicken, and we just slice just like that. See how easy that was? I know this is going to be easy for you as well. So now we've got the 2 chicken wings. Now we're left with the legs, thighs, and the breasts. So if you can see here, the legs and the thighs are already separated from the chicken. The only thing that's keeping them together is this skin right here. So you just cut through the skin and it comes right off. Right through the skin. No meat, no bones, no nothing. So here is your leg and thigh, and your breast. So to cut the breast apart, you kind of like spread what's left of the rib cage open. Take your knife and just cut right through the middle. And then you've got 2 breasts now. And if you want to at this point, you can cut the bones out. Just kind of go underneath the bones just a little bit, not cutting too much meat off. And the bones will come out, and then you'll be left with a boneless chicken breast. Okay? So bones or no bones, that's the way you do that. So lastly, what we have are the chicken thighs and legs. Now again, there's a joint here, and you want to cut through the joint, not through the bone. And the joint is somewhere here at an angle. So if you have your chicken leg and thigh here, it's somewhere right there, and you just start slicing. If you hit the bone like I just did, just move your knife over a little bit and hit the cartilage, and it'll go right through. You see right there? That is cartilage that we just went through. And we'll do the same thing here. I hit the bone, move it over, it goes right through. Cartilage. So now we have chicken cut into 8 pieces. Wings, thighs, legs or drumsticks, and the chicken breasts. And that's all you got to do. And now we just grill them or marinate them, and well, marinate them before you grill them, right? And these things right here you can use to make chicken stock or whatever else you'd like to do. Okay? So that's it. Now we know how to butcher chickens. If you guys have any questions about this, remember I checked the website. Leave a comment and I will reply to you, because I'm sure some people are going to have some kind of issues about this. That's it. Thanks guys for watching. See ya.